Hello and welcome to Morse's Math Morsels. Here we have a lot of 3s, 6s, and 12s, and A's and R's. Beneath the question, what is a geometric mean? But I don't see much geometry here. It looks mostly like arithmetic. But the geometric mean also has uses in geometry, as is explained in some other videos. A geometric mean, meanwhile, means that number in between two others, such that if you multiply the first number by some constant or ratio, you'll get that given number called a geometric mean. And then, when the geometric mean is in turn multiplied by that same ratio or constant, it will yield the next number. And in this case, I use the example 3, 6, and 12. And I'm claiming that 6, this middle number, is the geometric mean of 3 and 12. So let's look at this in terms of multiplication. 3 times what number will give 6? Well, 2. 3 times 2 is 6. And then, if you multiply that 6 by the same 2, 6 times 2, it will give 12. I'm just going to write in the little multiplications. 3 times 2 equals 6. And then the 6 times the 2 equals 12. And also illustrate it over on the right side. 2 is our constant, our ratio. 3 times the 2 is 6. And sure enough, 6 times the 2 gives 12. And I show it in the fraction or ratio form. Note the 3 and the 12. If we do the cross multiplication, 3 times 12 that way, and 6 times a 6, each product is 36, and they match. And 6 is our so-called geometric mean. And again, illustrating 3 times a 12, that was the first number, and then the last number, and then in between them, the geometric mean, which is squared. So that shows a little property of a geometric mean between two numbers. One way to find it is multiply the first and the third number and then take their square root to get the geometric mean. And that's going on over here on the right side. We could call A our starting number of 3, and then AR means A times R, that starting number A, which is 3, and then R, which stands for ratio, that's our constant of 2. And 3 times 2 down below, and that yields 6. And that's our geometric mean again. And finally, AR squared, A times R squared, which here is 3 times 2 squared. So we have 3, 6, and 12 again, but shown being multiplied out. And compare that with the square roots of the quantities. The A's are starting number again, 3. And 3 times 3 times R squared, which is 2 squared, is also down here. 3 times 2 squared is just 3 times 12, which is 36. And the square root of 36 is 6. And here I'm representing 6, the geometric mean, as 3 times 2. So those are a number of examples and illustrations to just give one example of what geometric mean is and what it can look like with some small numbers. Thanks for viewing.